Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming. Honestly speaking, it would be quite hard for me to get your attention after such a powerbomb speaker. But, well, I will do my best. We're here today to talk about disruptive technology, and I want to have a disruptive approach. And I'm going to talk to you about emotions. And your question could be technology, emotions, how they can go together. Well, actually, what I'm doing is international headhunting. So, hunt talents everywhere in the world. Of course, I'm not going to do it together. I have a strong organization on behind. But the challenge is always to headhunt globally, not locally. And I need to make an important premise with you, because actually there's a lot of confusion between recruitment and headhunting. Actually, it's not exactly the same. I mean, actually recruitment is to collect CVs, to collect applications, and being in contact with what I call active candidates, people who are actively looking for a job. And a headhunter is not looking for the most available. And a headhunter is looking for the most talented. And usually the most talented are not looking for a job. They are doing well in their company, they are happy there, they're not looking for new challenges. But my clients pay me to find out the best ones and to bring them to his company. So how to do it? Actually, we're having 4 different ages of executive search. I thought a lot on how to start this presentation, and in the end I just followed very good advice from my grandfather, and to start from the beginning. And in the beginning, it was the phone. It was the phone, it was your personal network, it was your ability to identify the people and to get in contact with them. And this was bringing some advantages, some challenges, some opportunities, and some threats. But basically, it was everything related on 3 things. The people you know, your ability to create strong relationships, and how good you were at the phone. To jump the filters, to get in touch with people, to attract them, to engage them, and to try to create a dream in their minds, in their heart. But then, something happened. The technology changed everything. Everyone is public. Everyone is accessible. Everyone is there. You just need to link him, send an email, and the contact is done. And this is great, I mean, because you think your network is unlimited. You can contact everybody. You can go everywhere in a minute with a click. But this is bringing a couple of problems. First of all, on a public profile, everyone is great. I've never seen anybody in a public profile saying, well, I'm not so good. I'm a disaster. Please don't hire me. I'm not a good professional. Stay away from me. No, it's not like that. Everybody's great. Everybody's a manager. We have a stagiaire in our company who is always going to buy lunch for everybody. He's our lunch manager. And that's it for everybody, you know. So the problem is that try to think about yourself. You get a phone call from a headhunter asking for you, and this person wants to talk to you. It's a special experience. You feel unique, you feel important. But if you get 10, 20, 30, 50, hundreds of emails from recruiters, headhunters, something like that, it's not anymore a special experience. It's some sort of a spam. So how can we move within this type of environment? It's just to make the experience unique as it was before. And the way is just to think about the candidates as customers and to treat them as special customers, to make them feel unique, important, special, the only one on the earth. And there are some techniques to do that, of course, and I'm not going to tell everything to you today because it's my secret. But of course, I wanted to share with you the fact that it's a real great challenge to distinguish yourself in such a world. Then we get an eye on the future, the big data. Maybe you know, or maybe not, that there are some scientists that are creating some softwares that are going to change dramatically everything, because these softwares are going to be the analyzer of all of your habits in internet. That means the website you visit, the things you buy, the comments you post, the pictures, everything. Aggregate them together to create an artificial profile of yourself as a candidate, as a professional. But there's even more, because these softwares are going to predict exactly the period in which you will be ready to change your job. And it's the truth. It's not something I'm inventing today for you. And you know, it's amazing, something like that. It's completely amazing. You know exactly when a person will be ready to change. It makes life easier. And all of my colleagues are absolutely afraid of that. Because they're saying, okay, if everything is there, we're going to become useless. But in the end, it's not exactly like that. First of all, human race, it's the most unpredictable one ever seen. Secondly, internet is not exactly real life. And third, the most important one, I can know exactly when a person will be ready to change. But if I want this person to change, I need to pick up my phone and call this person. Because otherwise, the person will be ready, but will be there, waiting for someone. So, in the end, it's back to the beginning. We started with a phone, we finish with a phone. And in between, there's a world of technology or of innovation, of something new. And you know, the ability of a headhunter in the age 4.0 will be to use to size the technology with a strong personal approach. And this is bringing me to tell you something extremely disruptive. My personal opinion is that the most disruptive technology today and tomorrow, it's only one, and it's ourselves. Thanks a lot.